ladies and gentlemen, I am EddCase. Welcome to Base Race, the December Christmas Base Race, and it's gonna be a good one. And this is my episode 0, so we're going to be going over all of the interesting details, all the interesting Christmassy details for the December race. So let's get onto it. First off, we are in Color Mist's Clinic and Morgue. So right here we have Color Mist found eternal safety in this morgue and clinic in Base Race September 2018, and you can click on that as per usual to get to Color Mist's channel. Of course, you can go and check out all of the builds for September if you go to the forum and look at the build section, and everything is there, so you can go and check them all out, and I really recommend that you do that. So we do have some pretty great builds for Base Race, don't we? Righty-o-ho, so let's see, I guess I'll get on to the items then. I'm holding a candy cane. We'll know, if you've watched the story video, then you'll know that this is Santa's candy cane, but make sure you do watch that video because there are clues in there and it just sets up the story and everything. So definitely make sure you watch that video. Anyway, so the whole point of this base race, this Christmas adventure themed base race, is that there are tons of biomes to go and visit. So you are going to be going around the overworld on an adventure, finding all of the things. So with that in mind, mycelium. So that's obviously a mushroom island thingy. Packed ice, you can only get that in certain locations. That's spruce. A mesa biome to get cut red sand. Acacia, so that's a savanna. Those are the choice blocks, but we'll get to that a little bit later on. I think that's dark oak, stripped dark oak wood. I think that's what this is. So yeah, dark oak. Sand, obviously. That's birch. Lots of snow. As you can imagine, it's a Christmas base race. There's going to be snow around, so that shouldn't be too difficult to find. Mossy, again, like last month, the random themed one, but obviously I've checked out the world this time, so I know that you can get mossy at somewhere nearby. We've got some underwater stuff to get. Stuff to get. This is... You know what? I can't remember what this is. I think it's fire coral, dead fire coral or something like that. I'm not sure. And then we've got lots of redstone to get. We've got 8 blocks of redstone and redstone torches over there to get. Got some pumpkins to find because these are actual jack-o'-lanterns. And then we need 1 diamond, 1 emerald, and we need a jungle because you need cocoa beans to make a cookie. So that's a hell of a lot of biomes, a lot of stuff to be getting on with. You also notice that you'll need Silk Touch. Okay, so I've done something slightly different this time. You know, usually when you need Silk Touch to gather some items, I give you, in the base, a Silk Touch pick. Well, I haven't done that this time, but I have given you something. I've given you a Silk Touch book, which means that you need to create an anvil. You're going to need to get lots of extra iron, 31 iron, to create an anvil, and then put the Silk Touch on the book. By the way, guys, you gave me this idea. You did. Because I watched a couple of people in the October month, the Halloween base race, who, because I'd given them a Silk Touch pick, decided to spawn 2 of them and then put them together in the crafting menu and create a normal pick, which I really didn't intend. That was a kind of an exploit. So to fix that, I've given you a Silk Touch book, and you're going to have to go and get yourselves 31 iron to make an anvil. Ah! See? I watch the videos. I see the things. And there are repercussions, people. There are repercussions. Anyway, so, yes, there is the candy cane right here that you can summon. You don't know what it does yet, but we'll find that out in a little while. And, of course, the Patreon cap. Right, I think that's everything up here to do. So, let us, if we do, what is it? It's team leave me. Go. Okay, here we are in the right position. Right. Which parts of Base Race are you playing? As per usual, I will play the whole thing or just the race stage, or I will skip to the base stage because I just want to build. Also, this is made of ice, so you slip around because it's Christmas. Okay, do not harvest materials from the spawn base, do not break the bed or create a new one, and do not go to the nether. No nether this month, please. Like one of the other ones recently. The October one? Probably. I can't remember, though. One of them recently, we had no nether. It was the October one, pretty sure. Okay, which items would you prefer to collect/build with? Tube coral block and stone bricks, or blue ice and bricks? So you've got... this is from a warm ocean. This is from a cold ocean. And then you've got the two different types of building materials, because bricks and stone bricks can both be turned into stairs and slabs and all that jazz. So there you go. There's the choice. But of course, these are not the choices that you really want to see. The real ones are behind me, so let's find out what the plus choices are for this month. Santa has given me his special candy cane, as we know. Candy cane of redistribution. Candy cane of icy treats. Candy cane of joy. Well, there you go. They look very Christmassy. I suppose this one looks Christmassy on the face of it, but it'd probably be very useful for Santa to have this type of thing. But yes, there you go. I will say, out of these three things, they're all great. They're all using a mechanic that I've never used before, and it's pretty damn fantastic, so I hope you enjoy it. And one of them is personally one of my favorite things that I've ever created. It's right up there. So, yeah. But whether that would be the case for you, who knows? So don't try and guess which one that is so that you can get it, because they're all great, and you might enjoy some of them more than others, so, you know. Your choice. Anyway, the cons. Snowfall brings monsters, snow hosts, frost blinders, and ice reborns. Right. All of these are very nasty. They're pretty nasty things, these are. But you've got some good plus choices. So my advice is make good use of your plus choices, because the nasty things are nasty. And just be aware of the snowfall, because that's when the monsters come out. It's not about a day-night cycle in this map. It is all about the snowfall. So there you go. Pluses and minuses. Very good, very bad. But hopefully lots of fun. Lots of fun. So I have added 2 new mechanics in for this base race right here. If you don't have Batty's mod, which none of us do currently because it can't be updated at the moment to 1.13, then click here to turn on Batty's coords function. So let's do that, shall we? There it is. On the screen. Very nice. Very efficient. Obviously, if there is Batty's coords mod, I would recommend you get the mod rather than using the function, because it has extra information on it. It shows you the biome and stuff like that. And obviously, you can also use the timer on it and all of that jazz. So this is a scaled down version, but seeing as we have nothing else, this is actually pretty fantastic. So there you go. There's that. And recording reminders. Click reminders? Click here to turn on recording reminders every time you log in. So if you turn this on, it's to remind you to start your recording so you don't accidentally not record and then realize afterwards that you've missed an entire episode or session. This is what it's like. This is your personal reminder to start recording. And it will say that and do that every time that you log into the world. If I was to log out right now and log back in, it would immediately say it on the screen. Okay, there you go. And, okay, so we've got the Patreon reward in here, so we'll get to that. Obviously, we've got the usual stuff, the resource pack. To base race. That's not going to say that. I haven't actually finished that part of the map yet, but it will be finished. There is no Orion Nebula Night Day pack for this one. That's back in the October race. But obviously, it will just be the usual resource pack thing. We've got the usual base and race stuff up here. But behind me is the special Christmas Patreon reward. Let's find out what it is. Surprise snowmen! Yeah. Yes, they are surprising. But snowmen, of course. We had snowmen that you could actually build last year. You just had to shift in a space for like 5 seconds or something, and it would build a snowman for you. This is slightly different, and they're surprising. So yes, that's pretty fantastic. Hope you enjoyed that, patrons. And of course, if you are a $5 patron or above, you get the Patreon cap, which is up above in the base, as you know. Right, before I go, there is one more thing that I should talk about, and that is just the map in general. You will notice pretty quickly that something is not quite as it should be. Not going to say any more than that. And also, it's a bit of a puzzle, and you might find that having like a notebook or something at hand would be helpful. I would certainly find that helpful if I had a notebook just to jot some things down. But yeah, that is my advice to you. But yeah, I hope you have a great race, Merry Christmas, and all of that jazz. And yeah, I hope you really, really enjoy it. Guys, thank you so much for watching. I've been EddCase, and I'll see you in the Christmas base race.